Hey kids, welcome to another episode of Let's Draw! Today we're going to be drawing this cute little husky. Aww, it's just like my dog Chewy. For our artwork today, we're going to use our 3 levels of drawing. So at level 1, we're going to just sketch and draw our basic husky. At level 2, we're going to add in some colour. And then at level 3, we'll add in all those different elements into our background. So let's take a closer look at what we're going to need today. Alrighty, for today we're going to be sketching using a coloured pencil. We'll also colour in with those coloured pencils. We'll get some black markers and a sharpener, but you can use whatever you've got available at home. So if you want to use oil pastels or water paints, that's fine. Okay, who's ready to draw? I know I am. Say it with me then. 1, 2, 3, let's draw! Alrighty, here we go, sketching out our husky. So, I'm using a light pink colour pencil to start with. So I'm sketching it out in colour pencil because later on I will be adding in some colour over the top. So I've got a circle there for the head, with a vertical and horizontal line going across, and a round oval shape for the body. Adding in the husky's nose, and then some curved lines for the face, and some circles for the eyes. Now going to start to sketch out the rest of the husky's head. So just sketching out lightly. All of these lines we will go over in our next step where we add in our black marker. So you don't have to get your lines perfect. So adding in the ears and some zigzags here for the rest of the husky's face. And some little tufts of hair on top. So just adding in some more detail here for the ears. So a couple more lines in there. And now going to draw some of the fur on the husky's chest. So some more little zigzag lines and a bit of a curl in there as well. And now that I'm starting to get the shape, I can darken up some of those lines. So just remember, this is our level 1 part of our drawing. So we're just sketching out the basic picture of our husky. In a moment we will use our black markers to outline everything. So I'm just adding in some more detail to the husky's eyes. And if you need to, remember you can pause the video and draw each step one at a time, and then unpause the video, watch the next part, and then pause again as you draw. So adding in the legs now for our husky. So our husky is sitting down like a good little boy. And a big curved line here for our husky's tail. So you can see, as I'm sketching it out, it doesn't have to be perfect our first time through. So I've got some little lines that I go over and over and over until I'm happy with where things go. And I'm now going to add in a collar with a little love heart. You can of course make your husky a lady husky if you want by adding on some eyelashes on the eyes. Got some little curved lines for an eyebrow and some little curved lines there for its little toes. So I'm now going over and just adding in some more little details over our picture. And that's pretty much it for our level 1 if you just want to use colour pencil. So I'm going to use a black marker now to add in some outlining. And as you can see here, I'm also going to add in some shading on some parts. So I'll shade in the nose, and I'll also shade in the eyes as well. So using our black marker, this is still part of level 1. Although if you wanted to leave yours just in colour pencil, then you could do that as well. You get to choose. So I'm finishing up by shading in the husky's eyes using our black marker. And then I'm going to swap over and use a thin fine liner now, just to add in some more smaller, finer details. If you don't have a small fine liner, that's okay. Just use whatever you've got. So using my thin fine liner, I'm just adding in some smaller little details now. So it just gives me a thinner line. And I'm going to go around the outside of my husky and just add in some little lines so it's like just some more detail. So this is like the husky's fur. So, and I'm going to do that all the way around our drawing. As I finish that up, that will bring us to our level 2, where we're going to add in some colour. Alrighty, so I'm using colour pencils for my husky. If you would like to use oil pastels or textures or water paints, you can use whatever you like. So I've got blue for my husky's eyes, and then I'm going to use a grey. So going to colour in, most of my husky will be grey, though I am going to leave some sections white. And you'll see those sections coming up, but to start off with, I'm using my grey pencil to add in that colour to our husky. As I'm colouring in my husky with the grey pencil, I'll start to leave some sections white. So the legs and feet of my husky are going to stay white, and I'll also leave the tail and the husky's chest as well. So they'll stay white. If you wanted to colour them in a different colour, then by all means you can do that. I'll add some colour now to our husky's collar. So a nice little red love heart. And an orange collar. going to add in some shading now using a light blue pencil. So just adding in some little bits of blue just for shading over the white sections, but also on other parts of the body. So just adding in some more depth to our drawing, and that'll bring us to the end of our level 2. Alrighty, here we go, level 3. So I'm going to use a ruler to rule a rectangular shape around our husky. So this is going to create a border around our picture. We are going to add some details inside of that. So we're going to draw a background picture inside of our rectangular shape that we draw. So our background isn't going to dominate the whole picture. It's just going to be contained within this small little section. So our husky, the main part of the drawing, will really stand out. So using our ruler, I will rule a rectangular shape around the husky, and then I'm going to use our fine liner just to outline that shape. Using my thin fine liner now, I'm just going to draw some clouds up in the sky, some little clouds off in the background. Add a bit of a curved line for some grass or little hills, and add a sun up the top, some little sun rays. And now, the last step is just to colour that section in. And that's it, we're done. So how did you go drawing your cute little husky today? What level did you make it up to? Did you just stick with level 1? Did you add some colour at level 2? Or did you make it all the way and add in your background elements at level 3? I can't wait to see how you went. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can drop a comment below if there's something that you'd like to see me draw in a future episode. And I'll even give you a shout out. As always, stay creative!